Hey, what's up, Dexter? So I hear that you're leaving Seoul, South Korea, and you're heading to Osaka, Japan to teach. Man, that's amazing. So I've been taking an intercultural class at Cal State Los Angeles, and I've had the privilege of being taught by a great professor, Francis Chi. Today, I want to give you three theories that you can use on your travels to Osaka, Japan. And to add to that, I will have five vocabulary words that can guide you in your travels that are Japanese. So, the first theory I want to talk about is the U-curve theory, which is the most common theory. In the book Intercultural Communication and Context, author Judith N. Martin quotes, "The main is the migrants that goes through fairly predictable phases in the adapting to a new cultural situation. They first experience excitement and anticipation followed by a period of shock and disorientation." So Dexter, you're going to experience these stages of the U-curve theory. Which one is anticipation? When you're on the flight to Osaka, Japan, there are going to be many things running in your mind like, man, what kind of food are they going to have? Or what are they going to think of me? Or how are these people going to look? How are they going to dress? These are questions that are going through your mind, and that's the anticipation that follows with the U-curve theory. The second is the culture shock of the theory. It will occur. According to Judith N. Martin, culture shock is a relatively short-term feeling of disorientation, of discomfort, due to unfamiliarity of surroundings and the lack of familiar cues in the environment. So you're going to experience culture shock once you get into town. And when you go to where you're going to lay your head, you're going to see differences in the way they treat each other in that country. And you're not going to be used to it. It's going to be a big culture shock. So the more questions you ask and the more you get to know what's going on, then the culture shock will go away. The culture shock does not last forever. So the more you adapt into the culture, then the more you're going to actually get rid of the culture shock. So the second theory that I want to talk about is the expectancy violation theory. According to the Intercultural Communication and Context book, author Judith N. Martin quotes, "This theory suggests that we have expectation, mostly subconscious, about how others should behave nonverbally in particular situations. When the expectations are violated, like when someone invades our personal space, or when you might try and hug someone and the person does not give you a hug and they want to maybe give you a high five or something like that, the expectancy is violated. When entering this theory, some individuals might change their communication patterns to another culture's patterns. This will happen when an individual sees differences between their pattern and someone else's culture patterns. So you might want to adapt more into someone else's culture by watching and learning how they come across to each other and how they talk to each other. Once you move to Japan, you're going to have to adapt to a new lifestyle and learn more on the other people's culture. The third theory is the anxiety uncertainty management theory. According to the book Intercultural Communication and Context, author Judith N. Martin quotes, "Anxiety uncertainty management theory, which explains the role of anxiety and uncertainty in individuals that are communicating with host culture members when they enter a new culture. The theory suggests certain optimal levels of uncertainty and anxiety motive individuals to engage in successful interactions." So you're going to enter a new world with a different culture, and you might be the outsider for a while, which is not cool. So when you experience this theory, it is always good to be confident with yourself and to know what you're about and to hold yourself with high dignity. And you can't control what people think of you, but at the same time, you always have to respect others and learn about where they're coming from. So the next area that I'm going to teach you are 5 Japanese vocabulary words that you can use while you stay in Osaka, Japan. So the first word is konnichiwa. Konnichiwa means hello or good afternoon. The second one is makete. Makete, which means discount, please. You're gonna need this when you go to the stores, and you're gonna have to, try to get them discounts and try to get it at the low cost. The third one is hona. You can use this word in bye, when you're saying bye to someone. And you're going to use this a lot when you meet people, and you're going to talk to them, and you're going to get to know them, and you're going to say hona when you say bye to them. Okini is the fourth word, and that means thank you. Okini means thank you. So there's going to be a lot of places. I mean, probably right when you get into Osaka, Japan, you're going to meet someone, and they're going to help you out, and you're going to say okini, meaning thank you. The fifth word is yanen, hona. It means got to go. Everybody, it's like saying everybody, okini, gotta go. So yeah. So Dexter, have a safe trip and a great time. And check out the Osaka Castle Park and Universal Studios. Can you believe it? They have a Universal Studios. Man, that's amazing. Well, be safe on your travels. Okini, ohana.